Hello, everybody. I'm Gary Cohen here with WTWH Media. We are at Automate 2024, as you can see, and right now I'm happy to be joined by Daymon Thompson with Beckhoff.
Yes,
Thanks for being with
hello.
us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's start off with a general question. How has the show been for you so far? What kind of feedback are you guys getting from your customers?
Oh man, this show is so good. It's really, really busy. And we like the show a lot because a lot of people here, instead of being an industry show, or maybe they're looking for machines or to actually buy a machine, these guys are really looking for control systems, robotics, really industrial automation. So it's been great. This is really kind of a key audience.
So you guys have a history of having PC-based operations for industrial operations. That seems to be changing. Can you kind of explain what you guys are doing and why that change is being made?
Yeah, so make a brief history lesson. So we started in the 80s actually doing PC-based control, bringing like power and things to what more power we could than a PLC, for example. In the 90s, we actually started a real-time controller for Windows, and we call it TwinCat. We still have that today. And we branched that out over the last few years back to this wall behind us where we're offering kind of a derivative of FreeBSD with our real-time in it. So another alternative operating system besides Windows. And then now we've announced very recently within the last couple of weeks that we're also offering a real-time Linux option to run our TwinCat software. And it brings a whole lot of advantages. So for example, running Docker containers, running our controller in Docker containers, you can virtualize Windows on the controller to run third-party software workloads, kind of separate the real-time from the operating system for a cybersecurity standpoint. So we're offering a lot of variety for the right opportunities for customers.
Makes sense. So what have some of the big themes been for you guys at this show? What are you guys talking about other than what we just went over?
Yeah, so the operating system, obviously, we're displaying our X-planer, so the floating tile motion. We're highlighting our MX. So MX is a cabinetless control system, so completely cabinetless, moving everything on machine and reducing, by magnitudes, reducing the amount of labor to wire, to do diagnostics, to actually build and stand up a machine. So we have a variety of technologies we're showing here.
And what do you see as some of the trends that are going to come out of this show, what you guys will be working on in the next year or two, what you think will happen in this industry?
Oh man, it's a good question. So everybody comes with a little, depending on the industry in the background, with a little bit of extra needs, I guess, or what they're looking for. Some is still kind of grassroots, really down industrial protocols, field buses. Some also are still really looking at, data collection, IoT, analytics, and we're showing a lot of that here as well. So really, anybody that's coming from with a need, I think we have a pretty good solution. But stop by and we'd love to discuss it with you.
I got to ask you, because we're here and there's a lot of stuff moving, a lot of fancy stuff. What is catching people's eye? What are most people talking to you about as they walk into this booth?
Oh, good question. So there's a couple different demos. The X-planer floating tile is always good at shows. People love looking at that and thinking about how they can use it to optimize their processes. And the XTS transport system is another one. Another moving, things are flying. And then we have good discussions about, I need to use this in food and beverage and wash down, and what are my options for loads? And so that's also really great. Another demo that we have combines a lot of the technology. So we do some IoT, talking to the cloud. We do some diagnostics. We do some inline safety. There's a lot of things on our MDR conveyor demo. So there's a lot to see.
For anybody who couldn't be here at Automate 24 with us, what do you want them to know about Beckhoff? What do you want them to know about this show?
Oh man, PC-based control, the power, the performance versus cost ratio for PC-based control and EtherCAT under the hood, unprecedented. And I think from big controllers, small controllers, scale across, I think we can kind of solve all of those things. We're highlighting those things here, but if you're not here and see some of the highlights on social media or whatever, please reach out to your local Beckhoff contact. We'd love to discuss the application further.
Sounds terrific. Daymon, thank you so much for being with us here at Automate 24. I'm sure you're here all day, but thanks for joining us.
I'm here all week.
If you want to see more great content, check out our YouTube page at Control Eng TV. You can find all kinds of great content, as always, at controlengineering.com. Thanks so much for being with us here at Automate 24. I'm Gary Cohen. We'll see you next time.